Okay, today is not going to be for a singing video of any kind. I just think I need to get this out of the way. Most people don't know this, but I am sexually confused. I've been this way for about 5 years now. I started, let's see, well, it actually started back in the 4th grade, so about 6 years ago. It all started when this new kid came to my class. No one really knew him. When about a week in, he was getting bullied because he was gay and everything. I mean, I wasn't a part of that crowd because, I treated everybody equally. We, I, I was like his only friend. When we hung out, I could feel a connection, not like a relationship type of connection. I just couldn't, I can't explain it. But we started hanging out a lot more once we got into the 5th and 6th grade. And this is really hard for me to talk about this, but we weren't like everybody else. We was the artsy kids. We wasn't into sports. We wasn't into, playing video games every day. We was into drawing, music, dancing. We was like the outcasts. And we wasn't cheerful and happy all the time. We didn't have very many friends, especially me, because I was actually a bully victim for a while, but we're not going to get into that story. And, over those years, I started feeling like a connection to where, I thought he was cute. Uh, we was growing more than a friendship. I don't really know how to explain it, but every time I was around him, I'd get butterflies in my stomach. And don't get me wrong, I had crushes. I had a bunch of crushes on girls. There's this girl I really liked, but she barely even knew I existed. But there was this only guy. There's only one person that really knew me, knew I existed, and would actually, hang out with me. And one day we was hanging out at his house. It was just me and him. We had, just got done making a video. I don't know. I can't remember what it was for. But we looked into each other's eyes, and I kissed him. I didn't know what to do after that. We just stood there in silence for a good 10 minutes. We just didn't know what to say. We basically told ourselves not to tell anyone. And that's when I figured out that I like guys. I like girls too. I mean, I just don't know which I'm leaning more towards. Because every day, there's just those certain days where I'm feeling like, you know what? I'm going to be that guy where, I like every girl that I see or something. But I'm not like that, though. I'll be liking girls and you can just say fuck it with the guys. And then there's those days I see that one guy and I can't stop staring at him in class. So now that I'm a freshman and everybody's starting to realize that I like guys, they're starting to put a label on me. They're like, "Ooh, you're gay. Ooh, you're bisexual." I'm like, "I'm not completely gay, so don't call me that. I still like girls, don't get me wrong. I mean, I have the biggest crush on the most popular girl in school. I mean, that's self-explanatory. Everybody does. But I know I'm only 14 and I shouldn't know what I like, but I'm deciding. I'm not like really deciding, because I mean, you can't really decide on that, but I'm basically coming out as bisexual. I haven't told anyone. I haven't, I mean, I really haven't told anybody, but they're finding out on their own. Like, they can tell by how I act, by the way I look at certain people. Like, if I see a cute guy walking down the hallway, I'll turn my head and look, and won't have second hesitation about it. I, I'm basically the kid in class that all the guys don't want to talk to because they're afraid I'm going to start hitting on them or flirting with them. But no, I'm not like that. If you're straight, I'm not going to fuck with you like that. I'm not like that. And I tell them every day, but no, they don't listen. I've tried to tell my mom, but she thinks I'm kidding. I've told like maybe one friend, and that was a disaster. Everybody in my middle school knew, like, in the first day that I told him. And it was just all hell. I got made fun of every day for it. And basically, I basically told myself that I don't exist. I made myself to where I didn't exist. I didn't talk to nobody. I basically kept to myself, and no one talked to me. I basically fell off the face of the earth, and no one knew about it. They didn't. Like, they didn't understand where I was coming from or anything. After a while, I just basically put my head down and basically started forgetting about school. I didn't really care. I had gone into depression. I mean, I'm still in it. I mean, I'm not the happiest person on earth. In 8th grade, I cut my wrist. I mean, wasn't too deep, but that's besides the point. But now that I've just grown immune to it, I'm basically just like, you know what, forget what everybody says. It's my life, I'm gonna choose how to live it. I'm not gonna give a fuck on what they say or what they say. The only person that can judge me is God, and I really don't give a fuck what He even says. I'm not making this video, just for the hell of it. I'm basically making this for all the people that have watched my videos and that are like this. I mean, it's gonna get better for you. I mean, look at me. I'm starting to, post a lot more videos. I'm starting to, get out, do stuff. I've grown towards my family a lot more now. They just don't know yet. And I'm scared that my mom's just going to disown me for it. I'm even afraid to tell my dad because he might never talk to me again. But, someday I'm going to have to tell him. But I'm just going to say this to you. It does get better. Once you get into, like, 8th grade and high school, just no one really cares. I mean, You know, there's still going to be those judgmental people that don't know how to shut their mouth or mind their own damn business, but I'm just going to say this, it just gets better for you. More people just don't really give a crap, and if they want to be your friend, they be your friend. It's not because of your sexuality or your gender or anything. It's about your personality. That's what people are starting to realize now. I have more friends over here at the high school than I did ever before. More people have grown to like me. But there is those judgmental people that still bring up the past and want to judge you on every little goddamn thing you do. But you know what? I say fuck them. If they don't really care about me, I don't give a fuck. If you want to run your mouth, go ahead. Because you know what? I'm just going to turn my back and walk away. And that's what most people should do. Because, I mean, that just teaches them that, you know what? You're not cool. You're not funny. Just get over it. And this video has gone completely off subject. But I'm just going to put this out there. Yes, I am bisexual. Yes, I don't care what you gotta say. I don't care what you put in the comments. I'm not going to listen to you. I hope that I don't lose any, viewers or subscribers to this video. But you know what? It's whatever. I'm going to do me, and you can do you. I'll be posting another video next week, or hopefully this weekend, but I don't know. I might just wait till next week so I can get a new song up, because I don't know what I'm going to do. But if you got any suggestions, put them in the comments. Thank you, guys. See you next week.